Right ahead of the big 2024 elections, suspense continues to loom where BJP leader Varun Gandhi will contest polls from. Well, he seems to have made it clear through his sources that he is not going to fight independently from Pilibhit. This after the Saffron Party dropped the sitting MP from Pilibhit and fielded Jitin Prasada in his place. Sources have also told India Today that Varun Gandhi is right now contemplating on what his next move is, but will not contest from Pilibhit. Now, those close to Varun Gandhi says he feels cheated after BJP did not refield him or give him his ticket. Sources have said that earlier campaign work for Varun was happening, but after the fifth list of BJP, no poll strategy had been rolled out. Meanwhile, BJP has taken a jibe at the Congress, saying that the rift between Rahul and Priyanka is wide open. All of this after the close aide of Priyanka, Gandhi, advocated for Varun Gandhi to fight from Amethi.
आना तो चाहिए, आने से खुशी होंगे। बड़े कद्दावर नेता है, बड़े शिक्षित आदमी है और उनकी छवि बड़ी स्पष्ट है, साफ सुथरा छवि है और गांधी परिवार के साथ उनका जुड़ाव है, इसीलिए उनको टिकट देने में इनकार किए आज की बीजेपी पार्टी। तो फिलहाल मुझे तो लगता है उनको आना चाहिए, वो आने से हम बड़े खुशी होंगे।
All right, joining me now for the latest is Abhishek Mishra, live from Lucknow, as well as Poulomi Saha, getting us the latest from Delhi. Poulomi, what is it that your sources are telling you? What's going on? Why was Varun Gandhi's ticket cut? Jitin Prasada fielded now from Pilibhit. What are you picking up?
Well, as far as Varun Gandhi was concerned, this decision was pretty imminent because we'd seen the sort of line that Varun Gandhi had been taken against the party, against the centre. He was critical of the centre's policies on various occasions. He was writing columns and op-eds in papers as well, holding a very contrarian point of view as opposed to what the BJP point of view was. So it was pretty imminent that he would not be repeated as a candidate from the Bharatiya Janata Party. So hence, of course, the decision which has been made to field Jitin Prasada from the constituency of Pilibhit. But as far as Varun Gandhi is concerned, he's of course kept everyone guessing about what his next move is going to be. It's not like it's going to be curtains down on his political career because the Bharatiya Janata Party has chosen not to field him in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. But it still remains to be seen how he proceeds forward in his career because at the moment he's not opening his cards. But like I said, it's not curtains down.
If it's not curtains down, then Abhishek Mishra, what are you picking up? Because Pilibhit nominations need to be filed by tomorrow. And Varun Gandhi's close aides seem to suggest he's not going independent from Pilibhit. Are options open elsewhere? Samajwadi Party, Congress have made it very clear he's free to join.
Well, Preeti, for now, there are not much options in front of Varun Gandhi, specifically for the Pilibhit seat. Reason being, yes, tomorrow is the last date, and with the BJP, which has cleared the candidate, Jitin Prasad, who will be the candidate from the Bharatiya Janata Party. And on the other hand, Samajwadi Party has also fielded its candidate from Pilibhit. So that is also not a possibility. Yes, we were speculating and there were chances that Varun might file his nomination independent. He already got the 4 set of nominations papers on day one. But now the possibilities are very less. Jitin Prasad is all set to file that nomination, and at the same time, if I talk about Varun, he has not spoken. And today we have seen the development happening, how Priyanka Gandhi Vadra's PA talking about, he being there in the fray. Adhir Ranjan Chowdhury also speaking about now, but from Amethi or from other seat and taking part as a Congress symbol. So that is something now is making it more, interesting to see. But Pilibhit case looks like gone for now because
okay, so not Pilibhit. Stay with me, Abhishek. I'm going to quickly get in a word from Poulomi as well before we move on. Poulomi, is there any other role that the BJP has worked out for him, or at least for now, the BJP miffed on the conduct of Varun Gandhi? This election for the BJP, he needs to sit it out.
As far as this election is concerned, he will have to sit it out. Not just the fact that he's not been announced as a candidate by the Bharatiya Janata Party from the Pilibhit seat, but also the fact that they have decided that there are, of course, other sitting MPs that they dropped in these elections, which of course include, for instance, Parvesh Verma, for instance. But he's been given a role in terms of an election co-in charge in Rajasthan. So while there are roles being cut out for some others, today, of course, you saw Ramesh Biduri, Dr. Harshvardhan participate in the BJP protest against Arvind Kejriwal in Delhi. So while there are roles that are being cut out for others, and there might be a future for some of them, including, of course, the possibility of Ashwini Chaubey, for instance, Union Minister, who's been dropped as a sitting member of parliament, who's been dropped as a candidate by the BJP from the Buxar seat in Bihar. While there are options for the others, as far as the Varun Gandhi is concerned, because he's been so vocal in criticizing his own government and his own party, the chances of him being accommodated in some other role in this Lok Sabha election at least seem very, very slim.
All right, and also, going independent from Pilibhit not only will hamper his own chances, but also his mother's, because Menaka Gandhi has been fielded from neighboring Sultanpur viewers by the BJP. So interesting dynamics there. Appreciate both of you for joining us. Paulomi, do stay back. We're going to come back to you for more where the big ticket fights are concerned. 24 days to go for the world's biggest democracy to go to polls. While BJP MP Varun Gandhi has been dropped from the Pilibhit seat with Jitin Prasada replacing him, which we just told you, the other big ticket losses from the BJP include General V.K. Singh from Ghaziabad. He says he didn't want to contest this time around. However, many say that it was imminent that he was going to be shown the door. Motormouth Anand Kumar Hegde was also dropped from Uttarakhand, while Union Minister Ashwini Chaubey was also denied a ticket from Bihar's Buxar seat. And if we look at the big fights, battleground Bengal is heating up. While the BJP fielded Royal Rajmata Amrita Roy against firebrand TMC leader Mahua Moitra in Krishnagar. Meanwhile, in Kerala's Wayanad, Kerala BJP chief K. Surendran to take on Rahul Gandhi from Wayanad. This election, we also will see certain celebrities joining the poll bandwagon, including Kangana Ranaut from Mandi, Arun Govil from Meerut, while Hema Malini has been refielded from Mathura. Cutting across back to Paulomi and also bringing in my colleague Moshmi into the conversation. Moshmi, coming to you first on a bit of Varun Gandhi's ticket being cut, taking on the conversation further. Any possibility, because we've seen the noises coming in from the Congress that he's open to join the Congress. Is it just, lip service as of now, posturing, or is there more to it?
Preeti, there are a lot of speculations doing the rounds in this election season, and I think that this one is also a part of the entire ring of speculations that are coming to the viewers and us, because the Congress would really weigh the odds of taking Varun Gandhi in the party, considering that there has been a bitter turf war as far as a legacy battle fought after Sanjay Gandhi passed away, and we even saw a battle between Menaka Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi in Amethi. So I think that the decision would likely be in the family, taken by the family, and this is perhaps mere speculation that he would join the rank and file of the Congress party, because there have been several times when there has been a thaw in the relationships. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra reaching out to Varun Gandhi, or a banter that has been shared, but there's not much to it rather than just a banter.
All right now, just political banter or political posturing or lip service. But Paulomi, I want to bring you in on the other big tickets cuts and those that have been announced in terms of battles. V.K. Singh loses his ticket from Ghaziabad, says he didn't want to fight. Other also big changes that have taken place. Interesting, where in Bengal you have the local royal from Krishnagar facing off with Mahua Moitra.
Well, yes, BJP has made some very interesting choices. They have dropped several sitting members of parliament in at least 400 and over 400, 405, if I'm not mistaken, at the moment, as it stands in the number of candidates that they've announced. They've dropped at least 100 sitting MPs. Today's sixth list itself is an example. Only 3 candidates were named in that. 2 seats from Rajasthan, 1 Inner Manipur seat, and they dropped all 3 sitting MPs, including Rajkumar Ranjan Singh, Union MOS MEA, who was the sitting member of parliament from Inner Manipur. He's been dropped as well.
Right.
So the BJP is focusing entirely on winnability. If there is an anti-incumbency factor, if the reports on the ground suggest that with alliance partners, there's not going to be any transfer of vote, that the said candidate is not someone, that the local cadre is willing to work with as well. There are several such instances as well. The BJP is willing to change the candidate because the focus is entirely on winnability, and that's exactly why they've dropped 100 sitting members of parliament.
All right, okay. Maushmi, I want to bring you back in. Now, there are certain seats which the Congress has not even announced right now, a few, which are going into the first phase. Time is running out, Maushmi. When will that happen?
So we are hearing that the CEC is up on the cards tomorrow or day after, but Preeti, unlike the BJP, here the issue is of who will contest, who's a winnable candidate, who can throw a serious challenge to the BJP, especially the northern states. If you look at it, Uttar Pradesh, or for that matter, Chhattisgarh, Haryana, for that matter, hasn't been there. We've not seen even one candidate listed as far as these important crucial states are concerned. And that's because there's a lot of brainstorming happening as far as finding a winnable candidate is concerned. Bihar, we are standing outside Mukul Vasnik's residence. The seats, there's been a tussle between RJD and the Congress, and none of the first phase seats for the Congress have also been announced, and RJD is going to announce 4 candidates in the first phase without consulting the Congress. That's why we see that the icebreaker of a meeting is happening behind, where Tejasvi Yadav has just walked in to meet Mukul Vasnik, the convener of the Alliance Committee. So perhaps a sluggish, Congress is a bit sluggish as far as, doling out the name of candidates in the first phase is concerned. That's also because of lack of resources and the lack of clarity as to who can give a tough fight.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Maushmi. Thank you there. And Poulomi getting us the latest. Let's now move on to the state of Bengal. Massive war of words between TMC and BJP. The Trinamool Congress has levelled serious allegations against the Bharatiya Janata Party regarding the nomination of Rajmata Amrita Roy from Krishnagar. TMC leader Kunal Ghosh accused Rajmata Amrita Roy's royal family of collaborating with the British during the historical conflict. He quipped that it is unsurprising for the party associated with Savarkar, who was linked to Gandhi's assassination, to nominate a candidate from a family which stood by the British during India's freedom struggle. In response, Amrita Roy refuted allegations defending her family's legacy, emphasizing that the accusations against her family are baseless.
This is something which I think every Bengali, every Indian will agree that what canards are being spread about this family is entirely false. Because when Maharaja Krishnachandra, the allegation is the Maharaja Krishnachandra had sided with the British, right? Why did he side with the British? Because of the torment of Sirajud-Dowla. If he had not done that, then would we have survived Hinduism? Would we have survived Sanatan Hindu Dharma? No. So that is why we would have been transformed into another, another language, another absolutely identity. So that is the reason. So if that is the case, so why can't we say that Maharaja saved us from getting into any anti-communal sort of society?
वहाँ का हिस्ट्री कह रही है वो कृष्णनगर का जो राज फैमिली है वो ब्रिटिश का साथ दिया था। जब सिराजुद्दौला ब्रिटिश के खिलाफ लड़ रहा है तब राजा कृष्णचंद्र उनका फोर्स लेकर, उनका रिसोर्स लेकर ब्रिटिश का देश के साथ गद्दारी किया था, तो ये सावरकर का पार्टी और वो गांधी जी का जो लोग हत्या किया था, नाथुराम गॉडसे का पार्टी, तो उसके लिए तो उस राज परिवार से कैंडिडेट वो एकदम ठीक है जो ब्रिटिश का साथ दिया था। और ये महुआ मोइत्रो वो देश के लिए, देश के करप्शन के विरोध वो लड़ रही थी, इसीलिए उनको अटैक कर रहा है भाजपा।
Let's cut across immediately to Indrajit Kundu joining us from Kolkata with the latest on this battle which is being scripted in Krishnagar. Indrajit, what's the latest?
Well, Preeti, it's going to be a fascinating battle in Krishnagar. You know Mahua Moitra, it's a high-profile seat because of Mahua Moitra, because she has now been turned into a high-profile candidate. She was expelled from Parliament just a few months back and she has been re-nominated by the Trinamool Congress with the hope that she would be able to wrest control on this very, very crucial seat once again. In fact, the Prime Minister a few weeks back when he was campaigning in West Bengal, he did 3 rallies, out of which one was in Krishnagar. You can understand how much importance the BJP attaches to this seat. The BJP has now fielded a complete political greenhorn, a rookie, Rajmata Amrita Roy. She hails from the royal family of Krishnagar, and now you see this legacy battle that has built up. The Trinamool deciding on that it's going to hit on the plank that the royal family once had sided with the Brits to fight against Siraj-ud-Dawla, who was the Nawab of Bengal. They are citing that they did it to save the Hindus and Hinduism. On the other hand, the Trinamool Congress says that how can you justify fighting with the British when the entire country was rising up against the imperial forces?
Indrajit Kundu, appreciate you joining us, but it will be a one hot contested seat and an interesting battle to watch out for. Meanwhile, let's get into a bit of a news break. We are getting in BJP's Pauri Tehri candidate speaking to India today. Anil Baluni fielded from Pauri Garhwal's seat. Baluni has said Prime Minister's impact visible in Uttarakhand. BJP will win the Pauri Garhwal Lok Sabha seat. Listen in.
अनिल जी, आपसे जानना चाहूंगा, आज पहला बड़ा दिन आपके लिए था जब आपने नॉमिनेशन भरा, काफी हमने भीड़ यहाँ पर देखी, आप किस तरह का रिस्पांस आपको मिल रहा है?
देखिए, बहुत जबरदस्त रिस्पांस है और अगर आपको मेरे जीवन काल में मैंने ऐसा चुनाव इससे पहले नहीं देखा। ऐसा चुनाव जब जनता चुनाव प्रचार को अपने हाथ पे ले लिया है। हम जगह जगह जा रहे हैं, छोटे छोटे गांवों में जा रहे हैं, लोग भारतीय जनता पार्टी का झंडा देखते हैं और एकदम उठा के मोदी 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 कहना शुरू कर देते हैं। जनता ने स्वयं पूरा प्रचार अपने हाथ में ले लिया है। लोग खुद बढ़ चढ़ के अपने आप आ रहे हैं कि आप चिंता मत कीजिए, बस चुनाव जबरदस्त मतदान बहुमत के साथ जीतना है। ये बहुत मुझे लगता है कि एक तरफा चुनाव जैसा है।
मोदी जी ने 400 पार का नारा दिया है, आप कह रहे हैं कि उत्तराखंड से 5 जो कमल हैं वो बीजेपी की झोली में जाएंगे।
देखिए, हमने भी यहाँ पर गढ़वाल में 5 लाख पार का नारा दिया है और इसी तरीके से जो हमारी उत्तराखंड की 5 सीटें हैं, हमारा प्रयास है कि 25 लाख पार हो, सारी सीटें 5-5 लाख से जीते और 5 कमल हम लोग मोदी जी को समर्पित करें, तो अच्छा माहौल है और मुझे लगता है कि जो हमारा लक्ष्य है हम उसको प्राप्त करते दिख रहे हैं।
आपका क्योंकि गृह जनपद है, आपके लिए अपना घर यहाँ पर है, तो यहाँ पर क्या आपके दिमाग में क्या मुद्दे हैं, क्या चीज़ें हैं जो आप पहली बार जब सांसद यहाँ पर बनेंगे जिनको लेकर आप लोगों के बीच वोट मांग रहे हैं?
देखिए, हम आने वाले दिनों में अपना एक जो संकल्प पत्र है, घोषणा पत्र है, विजन डॉक्यूमेंट, उसको जो भी आप नाम दें वो जरूर करेंगे गढ़वाल के लिए भी। और हम किस प्रकार से गढ़वाल का विकास चाहते हैं वो पूरा विजन हम लोगों के पास है, कैसे यहाँ और काम हो। और जो मोदी जी का संकल्प है कि आगामी दशक उत्तराखंड का होगा, उसको कैसे यहाँ चरितार्थ करेंगे, उस सब को लेकर हम तैयारी कर रहे हैं। आने वाले दिनों में आपके साथ साझा भी करेंगे।
All right, over the course of the next few days, you're going to continue to get you all the candidates now in the fray campaigning. A quick break, stay with us. On the other side is To The Point.
An unparalleled election coverage with the team that wins every election. From unmatched on-ground reporting to real-time poll updates. Stay tuned to the Maximum channel for the maximum coverage.
Platinum partner, Signature Finest Silver Elaichi, a premium product from Dilbagh.
In politics, everyone has an opinion, but I have the data. Whose stock is rising? Whose graph is falling? Track India's political stock exchange. Unmatched, unmissable data analytics. The only show on News TV where numbers do the talking. India's most credible poll tracker. The political stock exchange. With Rahul Kanwal, only on India Today.
The BJP rolled out its fifth list of candidates for Lok Sabha elections on Sunday. Bollywood actor Kangana Ranaut, former Congress MP Naveen Jindal, former judge Abhijit Gangopadhyay. Actor known for the portrayal of Sri Ram in the Ramayana TV series, Arun Govil, are the prominent names on the list. While Kangana Ranaut has been fielded from the Mandi seat in Himachal Pradesh, which is her birthplace, Naveen Jindal, who quit the Congress and joined the BJP, had been given a ticket from the Kurukshetra seat in Haryana. The TMC launched a scathing attack on the Bharatiya Janata Party, which fielded former Calcutta High Court judge who had been critical of the party during his stint as judge from Tamluk. The TMC challenged the BJP to pit Shubhendu Adhikari against CM Mamata Banerjee's nephew Abhishek Banerjee. The BJP is yet to announce its candidate for the Diamond Harbour constituency represented by Abhishek Banerjee. Arjun Singh and Taposh Roy, who recently rejoined the BJP from the Trinamool Congress, will contest from the Barakpur and Kolkata North seats respectively. The BJP has also given a ticket to Rekha Patra, a woman from Sandesh Khali who was part of the protest against Trinamool Congress leader Sheikh Shahjahan. She has been fielded from the Bashirhat Lok Sabha constituency. Rajmata Amrita Roy, a member of the Krishnagar royal family who joined the BJP last week, is the party candidate from Krishnagar. She will be contesting against Trinamool Congress leader Mahua Moitra. The BJP meanwhile dropped Varun Gandhi from Pilibhit in Uttar Pradesh and allotted the seat to former Congress leader Jitin Prasad. However, his mother and former Union Minister Menaka Gandhi has been retained from the Sultanpur seat. BJP's fifth list, announced on Sunday, names 111 candidates across 17 states. Bureau Report, India Today.
The rules that you have over here, where you're talking about mastering your emotions.
इस जिंदगी में आपका कोई भी बड़ा कांड कभी हुआ है ना, तो इमोशन की वजह से ही होता है. Emotions when not kept in control can literally ruin your life. We all must have emotions. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है robot बन जाओ.
So what was your most favorite spot in the campus?
Well, it was my room when my girlfriend came over. And we would study together. I don't know what you guys thought.
Co-powered by PolicyBazaar.com. हर फैमिली होगी इंश्योर्ड. No stress Phenolics.
स्मृति ईरानी बीजेपी, सोनिया गांधी कांग्रेस, कंगना रनौत बीजेपी, उर्मिला मातोंडकर कांग्रेस, मायावती बीएसपी, जयाप्रदा समाजवादी पार्टी, ममता बनर्जी टीएमसी, सुप्रिया सुले एनसीपी, जयललिता एआईडीएमके, प्रियंका गांधी कांग्रेस, मीनाक्षी नटराजन कांग्रेस, Nirmala Sitharaman BJP. Divided by political ideology. United in India's misogynistic political patriarchy. All have faced sexual slurs. And that, viewers, brings me to the latest in a legion of sexist slurs in Indian politics on Indian women politicians. As Kangana Ranaut was inducted into the Bharatiya Janata Party and fielded from the constituency of Mandi, Himachal Pradesh, to the shock, horror of any right-thinking individual, on the Instagram handle of the head of Congress social media team, Supriya Shrinate, was posted this insinuating post that Kangana was a prostitute from Mandi. Sexist, misogynistic, downright degrading. While Supriya Shrinate deleted the post, alleging her social media handle was misused by her team member, a massive political controversy broke. The BJP supporting Kangana tore into the Supriya Shrinate on the sexist slur, rightful outrage, rightful disbelief on the comment that has since been deleted. While Supriya Shrinate made it clear she was not behind the social media post, Kangana tweeted out a dignified response.
मेरे फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम अकाउंट का एक्सेस कई लोगों के पास है। उसमें से किसी एक व्यक्ति ने आज एक बेहद घृणित और आपत्तिजनक पोस्ट की। मुझे जैसे ही पता चला, मैंने सर्वप्रथम उस पोस्ट को डिलीट किया, क्योंकि जो कोई भी मुझे जानता है वो अच्छी तरह से जानता है कि मैं कभी भी किसी भी महिला के खिलाफ व्यक्तिगत भद्दी और भोंदी टिप्पणी कर ही नहीं सकती हूं। मैं इसकी घोर विरोधी हूं। ट्विटर पर मेरा नाम का दुरुपयोग करके एक पैरोडी अकाउंट चलाया जा रहा है, सुप्रिया पैरोडी के नाम से। वहीं पर ये ऑब्जेक्शनेबल पोस्ट हुआ और वहीं से किसी ने कॉपी पेस्ट करके मेरे फेसबुक और इंस्टा पे डाला।
हमने जो है उस पर रिएक्शन दिया है। मेरी जो है, मुझे नड्डा जी ने दिल्ली बुलाया है, उनसे मीटिंग होने के बाद ही मैं कोई प्रतिक्रिया आगे दे पाऊंगी। और मैं एक अभिनेत्री हूं, और अभिनेत्री होने के कारण या जो भी किसी भी महिला का कोई भी, चाहे उनका व्यवसाय हो, कोई भी उनका काम हो, पेशा हो, हर महिला चाहे वो टीचर हो, चाहे वो एक्ट्रेस हो, चाहे वो जर्नलिस्ट हो, चाहे वो राजनीतिज्ञ हो, या वो चाहे सेक्स वर्कर हो, किसी भी तरीके की जो महिला है वो डिग्निटी जो है वो डिजर्व करती हैं.
Deleted or not, but the comments on Kangana Ranaut are appalling to say the least. The fact is also she won't be the first woman or the last one entering politics to face and be targeted by sexist slurs. And that is where, viewers, whataboutery comes in. Because sometimes whataboutery is essential, even imperative for us as a society to face the mirror and understand our own toxic patterns. So while what we said about Kangana on Supriya Shrinate handle is unforgivable as Kangana calling Urmila Matondkar a porn star. Women are always soft, easy targets considered fair game for politicians. At times, it's women attacking other women. But political history stands replete, and there is political testimony to examples of sexist slurs. So whataboutery is important, because if Digvijay Singh hadn't used Taj Mahal for his own Congresswoman Meenakshi Natarajan, if the Prime Minister hadn't used a 50 crore girlfriend ki jibe for a congressman, if Sanjay Nirupam in Parliament from Congress hadn't used Thumke Wali for Siti Irani, if Daya Shankar Singh BJP hadn't called Mayawati a prostitute, if Azam Khan from the Samajwadi Party hadn't casually mentioned Jayaprada's underwear while campaigning, if Rahul Gandhi hadn't made a derogatory comment on Aishwarya Rai, then Kangana possibly would not have called Urmila a soft porn star. And possibly Kangana would not have been called a prostitute on a Congress handle. Which leads us to ask, when will women stop being easy prey when it comes to Indian politics? Let's cut across to our guest this evening, Ashutosh, political analyst, Sanjay Singh, consulting editor, IANS, Charu Pragya, national spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party, Dolly Sharma, spokesperson, Congress. Charu Pragya, you've gone ahead, reported the issue of Kangana Ranaut being targeted, not just by one handle, multiple handles, some Congress, some not, to the Election Commission. What do you hope to get out of it? What kind of action do you hope to see?
Preeti, I'll tell you what is the worst thing about this sexist slur that has come Kangana's way. You're right. Your introductory remarks talked about many such slurs, and each one is as bad as the last. And I'm not going to draw a distinction between one political party and another, mine included. But the difference here is it's a woman making these remarks. It's a woman who is not sufficiently apologizing for these remarks. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I expect sexist, misogynistic, oppressive remarks like this. In a way, maybe coming from a man, they are hurtful, but not as hurtful when they come from a woman. And to use an excuse first of saying your account got hacked, and then saying that too many people have access to your account, are you trying to say that the social media chief of the Congress party has no idea what's going on with her own account? Are you trying to say that you do not approve of the posts that are posted from your handle every single time? Are you trying to say that only when an outrage reached to 7,000 plus likes on your post, you thought to delete it? Is that an excuse? And are we supposed to accept that? See, all things standing, I'm never going to be a woman who's going to say any kind of a sexist remark is welcome, no matter who makes it. I have actually prepared a whole list of them, but I don't want to read them out and indignify women further. The point here is, did Supriya Shrinate apologize? 3 of the top leaders of the Congress party, 2 are women, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, Sonia Gandhi. Have they come out and said this was not done? And we don't stand by it? When you can go and visit victims of rape when it suits you politically, when you can say ladki hu, lad sakti hu, why not take a stand for this as well? And Supriya Shrinate, the least that can happen is for her to be fired. At least start there.
All right. Okay, Charu Pragya, you've made very, very credible points. And as a woman, I 100% agree with you. Therefore, I want to draw you in on this conversation, because I agree with what you said. I do agree. And I would think any right-thinking person will agree that if you are the social media head of a party as big as the Congress, how easy is it to misuse your handle? And if so, why not an apology? Do you also agree, because whataboutery is essential here, Charu Pragya, that a Kangana Ranaut should also apologize and should have been asked at that point of time and checked when she called Urmila Matondkar, who had got a Congress ticket to fight on, a soft porn star?
Absolutely. Preeti, why would you even think that I wouldn't agree with you? I completely agree with you. But please tell me, does a mistake you've made in your past make you a target for such remarks later in your future? Do you not realize that our law has built-in protection for women to be attacked like that? There is an entire section for outraging the modesty of a woman, which can be with punishment of a fine and imprisonment up to 2 years. Let's look at it from a legal angle as well. And if you were claiming hacking and then you backtrack, that basically means you knew about the comment, you knew about the post. It went out on all your social media.
Well, I'm glad, Charu Pragya, at least you're one of the very rare spokespersons who come out and say, yes, Kangana was wrong to use that comment, because nobody really says that. Everyone wants to mind their business, but not look at...
10 more seconds of your time. I think Kangana said it in a very dignified way. Even if a woman is a sex worker or a prostitute, nobody, and absolutely nobody, has the right to attack her. Had Kangana been a man contesting from Mandi, would anybody have gone out?
I agree with you, but it cuts both ways. I agree with you, Charu Pragya, 100% agree with you. And there is a reason why today I agree with you 100%, but there is a reason why today we are going to bring up cases of the past, because if the cases in the past were corrected, then this would not have happened. And Dolly Sharma, our Congress spokesperson, I want to get you in on this statement. The fact is, it's easy to say my account was hacked, but are you sorry, number one? Number two, Dolly Sharma, are we to believe it's that easy to actually... And account wasn't hacked, account was misused by your own party personnel. What action has been taken against that party personnel, Dolly Sharma? And is the Congress today apologetic? And see, are we to believe that it is this easy to misuse the social media head's account where Congress is concerned?
See, good evening to all. Number one, as you've always, it's there on your screen as well, that Supriya Shrinet, she has written on her Twitter that someone who had access to my Meta accounts, FB and Insta, posted on an absolutely disgusting and objectionable post, which has been taken down. Anyone who knows me all will know I would never say that for a woman. However, a parody account that I have just discovered misusing my name is being run on Twitter, Supriya Parody, which started the whole mischief and is being reported. She said very clearly here that this is disgusting and this is totally objectionable. I, as a woman, will also say the same, that such remarks by anybody, I think we should not take, and we should speak above party lines, because it's actually a respect of a woman, number one. And though anybody, like I have personally spoken to Supriya ji, and she's looking into it, who has done it. And
it's very easy, Dolly Sharma. You and I both know, only an X number of people will have the access to Supriya Shrinet's account. It's very easy to identify that person and take action. Has that been done?
No, that's what Supriya ji said. She said that I'm looking, who has, 3-4 people handles my account, and I will look who the person is and will definitely take an action. And clearly, like you said, and you've shown the previous comments also, like 50 crore ki girlfriend and many others, Congress ki Vidwa.
But Dolly Sharma, don't pick and choose your comments. You had your own Digvijay Singh who called Meenakshi Natarajan Panchmal.
Please.
I could choose to read them, but Preeti knows I deliberately didn't.
One second, let's go one by one. Dolly Sharma, make your point. I'll go back to Charu Pragya for a rebuttal, and I'll bring in Ashutosh and Sanjay ji after that.
Ghosh today also stated about Mamta Banerjee कि पता कर लीजिए आपका बाप कौन है. कभी आप गोवा की होती है, कभी आप Bengal ki hoti hai, so these are also objectionable statements, and
fair enough, and that's the question.
Action also on Dilip
all right,
Ghosh.
Fair enough. But Charu Pragya, Dilip Ghosh, who actually questioned who Mamta Banerjee's father was. Why is it, why are women such easy target, and what action are you taking against Dilip Ghosh? Is your own?
So Dilip Ghosh, I am not defending his statement. It came out sounding wrong from every single angle, Preeti. But maybe he wanted to hit out at the fact that Mamta Didi calls everybody else an outsider. But she becomes a local whatever state she goes to, whether it is Manipur or Tripura or it is West Bengal. That is what his meaning was, but I am not defending
Charu
him.
Pragya,
That's not right.
you and I both know what he said. But Charu Pragya, you and I both know what he said. He didn't say she's an outsider.
Let me make one thing very, very clear on your show. And I am doing this in spite of being a politician of the Bharatiya Janata Party, being a spokesperson of Bharatiya Janata Party. I believe that no one at all should tolerate casteist slurs or sexist slurs of any kind ever. And that is why I take an objection to Dolly Sharma bringing up selective statements. Why selective statements? I told you categorically, I've got 25.
I just want to bring in both our other guests into this conversation.
Gandhi.
Because one can't pick selective statements on what suits your political outfit. If calling Kangana Ranaut or inferring to her as a prostitute on a Congress handle is wrong, then a Dilip Ghosh questioning who's your father to Mamata Banerjee is equally wrong. And as long as both our spokesperson understand and accept it, only then can a civil debate or a constructive debate be conducted. Ashutosh and Sanjay Singh, I want to get you in this conversation, and let's hark back, Ashutosh. We can continue to pick on what the Congress said, but if you go right back, why is it that women continue to be the easiest target, especially when it comes down to sexuality, on how they look, how they conduct themselves? If they get into politics, that's the first target.
Because we are responsible for this. And we means the males of the India society. We don't look at women from a person perspective, but we look at it from a different perspective altogether. I don't want to get into that. The fact of the matter is that, Preeti, I think you and I are wasting our time debating this particular issue. And why I'm saying so? I'm saying so for the simple reasons, because this is unending debate. And no political party is going to take action against their own person who are indulging into such kind of things. N number of cases where the BJP spokesperson, the BJP leaders had done it, and N number of cases where the Congress leaders and the Congress party has done it. Take any political party. Has any political party had ever any shame that their party leaders are indulging into such kind of action? One strong action against one leader. If one leader is sacked, expelled from the party, I can tell you no person from that party will ever indulge into such kind of actions. Never ever this happen. And I'm not talking about only Kangana Ranaut, Supriya Srinath or Dilip Ghosh or anybody. There are n number of instances when such people who are indulging into these kind of misogynistics and abusive and all kinds of languages, they are promoted in the party. They were given tickets for the Lok Sabha elections. They become ministers in this country. So everybody knows what is happening. So unless you do it, and I can tell you one example, the prime example is Tejasvi Surya, for which the obnoxious statement he made about the Arab women, for that the Prime Minister office had to issue a clarification. It was a diplomatic row between India and the Middle East countries. But he got a ticket and he became a minister. He became a member of parliament.
But but Ashutosh, again, you can't cherry pick. I can name three Congress netas.
I'm coming to that. I'm coming to the Preeti. Let's not live in guilt that I can't criticize Congress party or I can't criticize BJP. I think we are also living in guilt for the simple reason. From which started this? Who was the man who said the 40 crore ki girlfriend? Who was the man?
No, sir, I can go back. I can go back to many Congress leaders before that saying that.
No, Preeti.
Ladko se galti ho jati hai. Did you go there?
No. I didn't disturb you. I'm not taking the name of the Prime Minister. But does it behove to the Prime Minister holding a constitutional position? Does it behove to the Digvijay Singh when talking about such kind of language against the fellow Congresswoman? Does it behove? No, it doesn't. But everybody thinks that women is an...
That's the problem. That's the point, because it cuts across party lines. Therefore, it's acceptable. And Sanjay Singh, I want to bring you in on this, because you hark back. It's not something which is a current context. You hark back. Mayawati, the number of times she was openly called a prostitute, it's amazing.
Mayawati being called a prostitute.
Jaya Lalita. Go ahead, sir.
Yes. Jayalalitha, of course, he had a very tormented kind of life past, and some of which has been captured on screen also in terms of movies being made, and there is also biography around Jayalalitha. And in one of her interviews when Jayalalitha was alive, she came out very candidly about what she had undergone through. But Jayalalitha at the same time is one shining example of a woman's grit who stood and saw all of it and then marched on to the extent that she was the first in many, many decades, first person to have returned to power in Tamil Nadu. It's a different story altogether that later on
No, but these are success stories where these women have charted for themselves in whatever manner that they have, Sanjay Singh. I'll give you a current context. The BJP president, Chandrakant Patil, Maharashtra, on Supriya Sule, if you don't understand politics, which you don't, go home and cook.
See, I'm not the one who would defend as to what he said. But in this context, there could be a situation of anger and emotion about something which women in India traditionally have been given a role as to be a homemaker, somebody who can only cook, raise children, and so on and so forth.
But Sanjay Singh and Charu Pragya, that's where the problem lies, because you keep subscribing to old stereotypes that women are supposed to be home, they should be cooking, and therefore you lead to the larger thought on how dare they forget about shared political space but challenge your political space.
At the same time, Preeti, that's a very, very challenging task the women are doing at home. That also goes.
Sanjay Singh, nobody,
I'm not defending.
Nobody is belittling the task that women do at home, but don't take away from what women do in the public field, especially in the realm of politics. That's all I'm trying to say. Charu Pragya, you want to come in and you wanted to retort to the Congress spokesperson. Go ahead.
I do. So, I chose not to read out 2-page full of remarks I have noted down made by Congress leaders specifically, and then carrying forward to the India Alliance leaders. And Preeti, if you want, I will read them. But I believe on a day like today, I am not going to dignify those remarks. I choose not to, because here, when women like us come into politics, we've come to change this very mindset. This mindset that when you cannot attack a woman on her ideology, let's find a picture of her that could seem objectionable. Let's say something about the way she looks, what she chooses to wear, right? So instead of attacking her statements or her ideology, this is what we've come down to. And I want to refute all the arguments put forward by everyone by making 2 simple comparisons here. One, all the other examples that you have taken, they have come from men, not women. This time it has come from a woman. The second thing, and I already told her, Kangana is not a woman in politics. She's trying to enter politics now, and I'm not making any excuses for her. Wrong is wrong. But today, if you want to make place for women in politics, at least the women have to be careful about what they're saying, overly careful. I do not for a second buy whatever Supriya Srinitha said afterwards, because it was not simply a sexist slur. You lied about hacking. Now you're trying to throw a minion under the bus by pretending you knew nothing about what was going on, and no unconditional apology has been rendered. Forget about the top party leadership, even by Supriya Srinitha.
Fair enough. Dolly Sharma, you want to come in on this? If there is somebody involved, are you giving us a guarantee that in the next 24 hours, we'll know action would have been taken against that person who posted that objectionable content?
And
number one. Number two, will there be an apology coming in from the Congress?
100%. We are not the party who will keep Brij Bhushan Saran Singh with them, despite of knowing the fact that, our wrestlers have suffered like anything. And also today, I would like to question the role of NCW, who work biasly. Totally biased work they are doing when it's a BJP leader or anybody related to BJP. They come into picture. Or if there's any other woman, like for example, Mamta Banerjee today, what Dilip Ghosh has said, there is no, they've not taken any action against
Dolly
him.
Sharma, fair point. As I bring in Ashutosh, I want to ask you a question. And this is a question which is rhetorical in nature, because I know I'm not going to get a response, but I'll ask you nonetheless. Dolly Sharma, the fact is, you say action will be taken. I just want to ask you, why was Choudhry Lal Singh, who led out a protest in Udhampur in support of those who are now convicted of the murder that happened where Kathua was concerned, rape and murder of a young child, why have you taken him back? Why give him a ticket?
See, we are not, today, Congress party never supports anybody who speaks like that. Why Kangana has got the ticket from the Bharatiya Janata Party after such
Madam, huge difference. But Charu Pragya, you're shaking your head. Are you going to tell me, as I asked this question from Dolly Sharma and she doesn't have an answer. But Charu Pragya, let me ask you that same question. Are you going to sit here and tell me it's wrong to give Brij Bhushan Sharan a ticket or his wife a ticket because the seat of Kaisarganj is coming up?
See, let's make one thing very clear here, Preeti. I believe, in my personal opinion, any kind of a concentrated effort which goes towards showing that a man could have behaved inappropriately towards any woman should be unacceptable. Full stop.
I'm
But
hoping
this
you're
is
going to raise
not
these
being
objections
proved
when
by
a
law
ticket
yet.
is, when to your seniors
Absolutely.
on
But-
not giving a ticket to
the
Brijbhushan Sharan.
women who should be filing the FIRs are taking them back. The women who should be
Madam,
filing the
there are 3
FIRs are taking
FIRs
them
which
back.
they've stuck by. None of the, please do not say they are taking them back.
No,
they're not taking
Please don't say. Vinesh Fogart's FIR is very much there.
When Lal Singh gets a ticket from the Congress party,
Ma'am, that is for Dolly Sharma to answer. She doesn't have an answer. But do you have an answer on Brijbhushan Sharan?
my answer.
Okay,
Of
I
course
want to
I
bring
did.
it. There's no point. This is
That's
again. This is going into Lal Singh, and from the Congress, it's going into a Brijbhushan Sharan. Ashutosh and Sanjay Singh getting you in 30 seconds each. Ashutosh, that's the problem. No, the problem is not so much about a Supriya Shrinate or an XYZ or a Kangana Ranaut. The problem comes to the fact that you will give a Lal Singh Choudhury of winnability a ticket, even though he's he was the one who took out a protest march in favor of the accused of Kathua rape.
Preeti, I'm forgetting the name of another leader from the BJP in the Kathua raid, and he was on the ground and he was supporting rapists and he was promoted. I think Sanjay Singh can correct me if I'm wrong. But Lal Singh is a classic case. Did BJP take any stand against him? Why Congress party admitted him in the party? That shows the political parties and the political spokesperson, they defend those people. They do whataboutery. They are not united as a women. If the
Fair
women
enough.
of all the political
Sanjay Singh, do
parties
you
are
agree?
united-
The test should be in a Lal Singh Choudhury and a Brijbhushan Sharan, and not so much who posted what and deleted what. You're on mute, Sanjay Singh.
Lal Singh has got the ticket. In Brijbhushan Sharan Singh, we are yet to know. As and when the tickets are announced, we'll get to know about that. But at the same time, women who have been challenged, they have come out shining, and many of those women have come out shining. The BJP, I think, lost in 2004, and somewhat BJP had to pay a price because a certain comment was made about Sonia Gandhi. Mayawati, for instance, you named Mayawati. Mayawati is one shining example. जिन्होंने सारे जितने political parties हैं, all men-led political parties, उनको धूल चटा दी थी. There are situations when women have come out, stood by it.
I agree with you, but Sanjay Singh, the fact is they shouldn't have faced it in the first place. That's the problem.
That's
You
right.
can't make them heroes for coming out of it. They shouldn't have faced it in the first place, and we're going to let it at that. I appreciate all 4 panelists for joining us. We are running out of time, but thank you for joining us. Up next, Rahul Gandhi.
A vulgar and sexist jibe against BJP's newest entry in the Lok Sabha poll battle. A Bollywood star who is now a Lok Sabha aspirant. Kangana Ranaut fielded as BJP's candidate from Himachal Pradesh's Mandi. Kangana found herself at the receiving end of a particularly vulgar online attack by several Congress leaders, including Congress social media head Supriya Shrinate. A highly objectionable post on Kangana was shared by the Congress spokesperson on her official Instagram account, which also heaped insult on Mandi, Kangana's birthplace and constituency. Later, exclusively speaking to India Today, Supriya Shrinate claimed that the social media post, which was taken down, was made by someone else who had access to her Meta accounts. In a scathing response to Shrinate's remarks, Kangana accused the Congress of displaying a sexist and anti-woman mindset. Tweets by Supriya and other Congress netas also stirred an outrage on social media. Several BJP leaders, including Union Minister Smriti Irani, came out in support of Kangana slamming the Congress. Launching scathing barbs at the party, BJP said the opposition has become morally bankrupt. BJP netas have also posed questions